Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ZSAN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past few days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did do this analysis a couple days ago, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from. But on that note, I'm just going to do some house cleaning and actually get rid of both of these lines. Sure, they still pertain to the chart, but they're not really relevant anymore. And from a presentation standpoint and not wanting a million lines everywhere that can cause clutter and confusion, want to try to keep this as clean as possible. So let's first start by talking about areas of support, then we'll talk resistance. The ideal level of support going forward. I mean, hey Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest is if $2.70 can hold, which so far is so good. This makes good sense why the price is bouncing around right there. Why do I say that makes good sense? Well, this is just foundational technical analysis here, and based on the rule that levels of resistance, which it did indeed act as resistance right there, if they are broken, they tend to act as support, and that's exactly what's going on right there. So good example there that you could throw right into a textbook if you wanted to, of resistance now acting as support. Now, if the price does drop below 270, I'm not sitting here saying that the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. But yeah, preferably speaking, in terms of what would make the chart look the best, staying above 270 would do exactly that. I'm not sure if I talked about this level or not in the last video, but if not, I am now. Really taking a step back, looking at the big picture of things. It's all about that purple line there, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average. And the very simplistic black and white way to look at that is, as long as the price is above that purple line, then from the overall perspective, the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control, however you want to visualize that, no questions asked. So keep an eye on that purple line too as that overall trend indicator. Now, what about areas of resistance? Pretty straightforward here. The party finally stopped today right up there at the $3.50 level. So $3.50, public enemy number one going into tomorrow. But at the end of the day, does the price have to break through levels of resistance tomorrow in order to be a success? Absolutely not. At this point, it's all about building higher bases. And as long as the price builds those higher bases, the long-term chart's going to take care of itself. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.